Hey everyone, this is Dijon Rolle with your BWnow Command Information Team, and on this edition of our video blog, we are discussing the ICE program. And I have with me our Garrison Commander.
Hello, I'm Colonel Bryan DeCoster, the Garrison Commander for Baden-Württemberg.
All right, thank you for being here, sir. Now, in a nutshell, how does the ICE program work?
Well, ICE stands for Interactive Customer Evaluation, and it's a web-based tool where customers can go and fill out an online comment card to rate the products and the services that any DoD facility is providing worldwide. So how this works is essentially the customer will fill out the online customer card with their rating of the service that they provided, either positive or negative, and they can put in comments, and those go to the manager of that service provider.
Okay.
And the goal we give that manager is 72 hours to then respond to the customer and either tell how we're going to improve that service or explain why it may have occurred in that fashion. The other thing we do as a command is the leadership, myself, my deputy, and the sergeant major, with all of our staff directorates, hold a quarterly, what we call ICE chill board, where we look at the trends across all of our service providers so that we can figure out where we need to improve the services that we're providing in the community.
Okay. Now, what are the success stories? The program's been in place for quite a while. What are things that have gone right with this program?
Well, we have quite a few success stories from ICE comments that we've gotten. But specifically in Heidelberg, we had this summer to reduce the hours on our commissary gate, for example. And what it did, unfortunately, was it delinked when the gate was closing from when the commissary was closing.
Right.
So that caused some problems with confusion on whether the commissary was closed when the gate was closed. We got that feedback both through ICE and through our BWnow social network site. And with that feedback, we went back to the drawing board. We looked at, okay, where can we take those security guard reductions in other places where it won't affect the community and the schools as much with bringing in buses for after-school activities. And we were able to increase the hours back to where they had been before, which we've gotten very favorable feedback on doing that. Another example is our Stronghold workout facility in Patrick Henry Village. Some of the family members wanted a capability there to work out and have be able to watch or supervise their children at the same time. We currently have that capability at our Patton Barracks gym facility, but some families only have one car or aren't willing to make the trip using the shuttle bus.
Right.
So this was legitimate feedback, and we were able, with our FMWR folks, to put an area there now where family members can come in, they can work out, and they can also supervise their children at the same time in a little play area. So that has also been a very successful result of people giving us their feedback and then us being able to improve the services based on that.
That's awesome. Now, what changes would you like to see, just personally, to increase the success of this program, to make it go even greater? What's going on?
Well, it is very successful because of the ease of filling out the online cards and then our ability to respond to them. But what I'd like to see improvement on is I'd like more feedback, first of all. When we do those quarterly chill boards, for some of our service providers, we may only see 1 to 3 comments in that entire quarter. So we can assume maybe that service provider is doing very well, but we don't know that for sure. And so by getting more comments, that helps us see the complete trends that are out there. I'd also like to see positive feedback. We do get some positive feedback, but I think the natural human tendency is to fill it out only when you have not received the service the way you'd like it. And we certainly want to see those types of comments. The Sergeant Major and I have thick skin. We want to know where things are not going right and improve those areas. But we also want to see the positive trends because it helps us identify what we're doing right, where we're doing it right, and then taking those best practices and translating those over to other service providers within our communities.
Now, for those who have never heard of the ICE program or what it is. How do we send in these comments? How do we get this information to you and your staff?
Yeah, the easiest way is to either go to our homepage, which is www.bw.eur.army.mil, or to go to our social networks site, BWnow. On our homepage, it's at the very bottom, and it says ICE Mannheim with MA, ICE Heidelberg, or ICE Kaiserslautern, and you can click on whichever community you receive the service in or you want to comment about. On the BWnow site, it's on the left-hand side. We've got a nice picture of snowflakes and ice with those 3 communities also identified that you can quickly go on and click on it and then fill out the customer card to give us the feedback.
Okay. Is there anything else that you want to add or say about the ICE program?
Well, I'd just like to encourage everybody to use the program. Again, the Sergeant Major and I want to hear that feedback so that we can do our best in improving the quality services in all 3 of our communities. At the beginning of my command, I told everybody, go out there and vote with your feet. You know, we are a non-enduring location here in Heidelberg and Mannheim. As we have fewer resources, it's important for us to know through your participation what's important for us to keep resourcing. I would say with ICE, vote with your fingers. You know, go online, fill out that comment card, let us know what we're doing well so we can carry on those best practices in other places, and let us know where we need to improve so we can make sure that's where we're focusing our resources.
All right. Thank you so much for being here, sir.
Thank you.
That's all the time we have for now, and thank you for watching.